It's Tiffy time.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always Tiffy time in WWE.
They don't come tougher than this wrestler. It's Ava Moreno.
And her opponent from the Bronx, New York, Ava Moreno.
I don't know if there's a more talented wrestler than Ava Moreno.
I wouldn't go that far, but Ava's drive has kept her fighting for victories and opportunities. She's got a chip on her shoulder, and that makes her dangerous both to opponents and herself.
Buckle up, Ava Moreno is about to throw down like only she can.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Oof.
Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Got their opponent all tied up. This is unique offense. Oh, ow. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
It looked like Ava wasn't able to defend against that.
Devastating elbow.
And momentum is slipping away from Moreno.
Ava's cage might be a bit rattled at this point.
And with Tiffy time taking the WWE Universe by storm, Corey, what's the best way to really bring the fight to Tiffany Stratton?
If you really want to throw Tiffany Stratton off her game, you have to prevent her from getting her way every chance you get. Eventually, Tiffy will be so frustrated, she'll start making mistakes and maybe even throw a tantrum or two.
Air whip! It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting. That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Going over to the Alabama slam. That could send a message to Tiffany's doubters.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! And Stratton is showcasing her arsenal.
And I bet Tiffany is looking to inflict more damage, too.
Look out!
Big height, bigger impact.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. She's tossed right out of the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Ava, defenseless. Uh-oh.
She saw that cut. Maybe she wants to do some more damage. Bam! She flipped that attack around. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Oh, no. She could be caught here. Bad situation for her.
Exhibiting a... And there's the tap. She tried to hang in as long as she could.
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton on top of the world tonight.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
The woman known as the Beautiful Madness.
And she is driven by a warrior spirit.
The following is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE SmackDown Women's International Champion, Julia.
Some would say Julia has already lived up to the hype and continues to do so. Already countless main events on her resume and an NXT Women's Championship to her name.
Julia continues to try to live up to expectations set for her by both WWE's Universe and herself. Facing one of the most talented in-ring competitors, but now also has to contend with Bayley's mean streak.
Well, she is certainly going to have to tap into her ultra-aggressive side to overcome Bayley. Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the mind of many, already an all-time great.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now.
Look, I'll admit, I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential.
Up high, diving crossbody, throwing all caution to the wind.
Elbow drop.
Oh, right to the leg.
Placed against the turnbuckles. She's vulnerable. Up on the top turnbuckle.
Guys, I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
I was hoping it would.
Oh, no.
Vicious back suplex. And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. And Bayley connected nicely there. She's looking a little drained now.
Yeah, and Bayley's clearly bringing the fight here, effectively ruining Saxton's theory of taking shortcuts.
Julia just unable to stop this attack.
Julia is not seeing the situation accurately.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
When you're dealing with a renowned strategist like Bayley, patience is key. Bayley wants to lure you into overexposing yourself and making mistakes. You have to be careful. Only attack when you see a nice, clean opening.
Seizing upon those ideal moments definitely sounds like a good way to get the better of the always scheming Bayley.
Oh, my God. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Pow! What a shot.
Isolating their opponent's arm, and oh! Goodness gracious.
Bayley's looking dangerous in there.
Right now, Bayley's doing whatever she feels like doing. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Bayley's got it hooked. Belly to belly.
Bayley delivering that with a level of disdain that's honestly kind of unnecessary. Bayley, shot to the rim, rose it. Julia looks knocked out. The cover.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
Certainly a disappointing loss for Julia tonight.
Bayley did what she does best. She fought her heart out.
And once again, it paid off big time.
Here comes Sol Ruca.
And she is riding that wave of momentum.
The following champion versus champion contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, the WWE All-Star Universal Champion, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruca is serious when the bell rings.
Oh, great. It's Kiana James.
And her opponent from Sioux City, Iowa, the WWE All-Star Champion, Kiana James.
Was one of America's top young businesswomen, got a degree in business to become an entrepreneur, and then decided to join WWE.
Well, Kiana has the business acumen, the charm, and the skill to get things done. Kiana James going to show she's as fierce as she is calculating.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Getting lifted to the top rope.
I don't know how much more damage this superstar can sustain.
We're about to find out. All the way from the top.
Superplex.
That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you too. Oh, what a knee.
Stationary position, turns around.
Whoa.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Facebuster first. That'll take a bit of a fight out of Kiana James.
This is how Sol Ruca is going to make her presence felt throughout the match.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
What a sidewalk slam. Ruca stringing together a stockpile of offense.
Sol Ruca's looking very determined.
Kick from behind.
Ouch.
Ruca toying with her opponent a little bit.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target. Look at this.
Crashing to the floor.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
Corey, how do you take on someone with the shrewd business tactics of Kiana James?
Well, you really have to keep your eye on her. As cutthroat a businesswoman as she is, James is even more ruthless in the ring. If you don't give her the chance to scheme, you should be able to keep her honest.
A steady stream of moves taking out Kiana James.
See, keeping Kiana honest in this match, and her shrewdness has become null and void.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. She hit her in the ribs.
She's tied up.
Oh, God, face first. She's launched out of the ring.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Uh-oh. All the way down to the floor.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Sol Ruca able to take a stand there.
Sol Ruca could be turning her fortunes around.
She escapes the attack.
Kiana caught by surprise. moves. Oh, Ruka stringing together a stockpile of offense.
Kiana needs to figure things out.
Being put into knots.
Being placed in the corner here.
Setting her up here. Oh, no, this is... Ooh! The throw to the opponent instead gets whiplash down to the mat.
Ooh! Ooh, the forearm connects.
Ooh! And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
A steady stream of moves taking out Kiana James.
So Ruka's looking very determined.
What's Ruka thinking here?
Uh-oh. Way too...
Ooh, and fights back.
Kiana finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down.
Kiana was getting grinded down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here. Check out this strength from Sol Ruka. Fireman's carry and driven down.
Down with a face buster.
Sol Ruka is really gaining the momentum now.
Kiana needs to figure things out.
Oh, man, thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling. Doing some more damage right to her rib area.
Uh-oh, way too...
Oh, my God! Inverted Frankensteiner! Eludes the attack.
And a reversal by Sol. Just ejected from the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Grabbed by Sol Ruka.
Dragon twist cutter.
That could end Kiana's night.
She throws her back in. Goes for the pin. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Sol Ruka!
Kiana James finds herself on the losing side of this match.
I know for sure this did not go to plan for Kiana James. It's a tough break.
Get ready for the untamed and unashamed Psycho Sally.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, the WWE Women's Classic Champion, Psycho Sally.
It's time to get psycho, Corey.
I wish. For a person who calls herself Psycho, Sally had better find that edge, or her opponent tonight is going to send her right back to the asylum.
Here from the future, it's Odyssey Rift.
And her opponent from Amarillo, Texas, Odyssey Rift.
Odyssey Rift not only brings remarkable strength to the ring, she brings unparalleled experience.
That's right, Corey. Odyssey Rift cut her teeth in the Indies, and now she's ready to feast here in WWE. David, beware. Goliath is here, and she's ready to fight.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Uh-oh.
Samoan drop!
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. And a stomp to the gut. Oh, I think the ring just moved. Being made a sitting duck on the top rope.
What are they going to do from up here? Oh, my God, this is going to be a side slam. And Sally took a battering there.
She knew this tournament would be a test of her abilities, and she's more than up for it.
Stomps to legs. Momentum is running away from Sally.
Odyssey is absolutely unloading here.
As her opponent in the electric chair position. Oh, my God,
a German suplex. Caught with a lariat.
Now a series of vicious mounts in the turnbuckle.
Stomps and repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Hoisted all the way up and down.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Taking things to the top rope.
Taking flight.
What? From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Oh, check out this power. This is ridiculous.
Power slam. She has no idea where she is right now. And
Sally's rolling over here.
Sally felt the full force of that one.
Cover. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Odyssey Rift.
Odyssey Rift has her hand raised.
She worked hard for this win, and now she gets to enjoy the payoff.
Absolutely. You love to see someone's determination come to fruition like this.
Tiffany Stratton is here.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, one of the quickest learners in NXT history. She made her NXT debut within weeks of entering the Performance Center, becoming NXT Women's Champion just a year and a half later.
Already possessing athleticism on another level, Stratton takes every opportunity to get better.
Scary how impressive she is as an in-ring competitor this early in her career.
And her opponent from San Jose, California,
Bayley has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bayley had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bayley has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bayley can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward.
I guess that's one way to incite your opponent. It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that.
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will.
She gets put in the corner.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Just ripping and tearing at their opponent's eyes. Big forearm.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, my God.
Man, what a splash.
Sure was pretty, but we don't judge matches on style points.
Delivering nasty stomps.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Bayley's got to slow down this assault.
You know, I think the longer this match goes on, the more it favors Bayley. Bayley's seen and done it all here in WWE. A lengthy and hard-fought match doesn't intimidate her at all. If she could pull her opponent into the deep waters, it'll only make her more confident.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there. Bayley has always seemed quite comfortable in more drawn-out cerebral matches. Ringing shoulder breaker. And Bayley met with some resistance there.
In a tournament situation, the physical pain just keeps piling up.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Just a relentless assault from Tiffany.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Tiffany.
And a series of vicious stomps.
You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Alabama slam.
That move took every ounce of athleticism Stratton had. To the sky.
The splash connects.
Here's Bayley landing hard on the outside. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And she reversed it.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
If Bayley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Tiffany manages to counter.
The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring. Hair pull mat slam. Look at this fight. Made it to the ropes and found a way out. All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. Extremely.
And she gives up to the submission here. chucked right out of the ring. Now bringing her fury to ringside.
She's going to try it again.
Landing on top of the skull.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
She throws her back in.
Cover!
Wards off the pin at 2. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Just getting all twisted. Tap out. There it is.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Bayley was off her game.
Stratton expects nothing but the best, and this win is proof of that.
Here comes Sol Ruca.
And she is riding that wave of momentum.
The following contest is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, the WWE All-Star Universal Champion,
Sol Ruca has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruca is serious when the bell rings. It's the supersized superstar, Odyssey Rift.
And her opponent, from Amarillo, Texas, Odyssey Rift.
Odyssey Rift fears no one, and why should she?
And it's not just about Odyssey Rift's size advantage. It's the intimidation factor. This ring is not ready for the Odyssey it's about to go on, Saxton.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Dealing out some damage and looking good doing it.
Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Look at this. Suicide dive.
Toss caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Whip back into the ring. Caught with the knee. Ah, look at this.
Golly, that could do permanent damage.
Ruca stringing together a stockpile of offense.
And Ruca might have more in store.
Trapping the leg. DDT.
Gets driven into the corner. Up top here, facing a sea of people.
She turns it around with the reversal. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oklahoma slam.
Ooh. Sliding out of danger there.
Sol Ruca is such a tremendous athlete. The things she can do in the ring are absolutely unbelievable.
Which is why the smart play when competing against Sol Ruca is to focus on keeping her grounded and preventing her from picking up speed. Really makes Sol struggle to hit that absolutely unbelievable offense of hers.
Way too. And there was some force on that move.
Their opponent down, middle rope launch, moonsault.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. She's heading outside the ring now. Stationary position, turns around. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
Rift's pulled in.
Dragon twist cutter.
Odyssey's in serious danger.
Throws her back in from ringside. Cover. And that's it. Sol Ruca gets the win.
Here is your winner, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca shining bright with this victory.
Ruka's so captivating to watch, but tonight she reminded us that she's also tough as hell.
So Ruka snatched a bit of her opponent's soul tonight in this match and leaves with a big win. Get your cameras ready. Tiffany Stratton is here.
Beauty, grace, athleticism, and skill. Tiffy has it all.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton is so impressive so early in her career. She already became Tiffy in the Bank and cashed in to become WWE Women's Champion.
Stratton is just supremely confident. She believes she can win any match or beauty contest she enters.
Don't expect her to win any personality contests.
Here comes Sol Ruca.
And she is riding that wave of momentum.
And her opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, the WWE All-Star Universal Champion, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca has a deep gymnastics background and also has a deep passion for surfing.
Yeah, those good vibes have served her well. Already a devoted following in the WWE Universe.
Sol Ruca is just fun to watch. She's so positive, has a great work ethic.
Destined for great things here. These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
Ah, look at this.
Destructive arm breaker. Sidewalk slam.
Stationary position. Uh-oh. Oh, she retaliates.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh, reversal catches Tiffany.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Uh-oh, going up top now. Oh, top rope. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Oh, my God.
A move from that height could rearrange your bones. Lands the knee.
Oh! Looks like someone wants to shove Tiffany's silver spoon down her throat.
Yeah, Ruca's building a way to take out the competition.
Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Stratton's got to find a way to defend herself.
Sol Ruca takes hold. Face first.
Knew what was coming there.
Oh, the clothesline.
Oh, 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 man. They're going to wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
She's hooked up. Can't prepare your face for that.
Fireman's carry by Ruca. Powerbomb.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Grabbed by Sol Ruca.
Dragon twist cutter.
Does that finish Stratton for good?
And gets tossed back into the mat. Into the cover. Kick out.
Obviously still has some fight left. Drop toe hold, takedown, takedown. Leggett couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Sol Ruca.
Tiffany Stratton forced to take an ugly loss here.
This is a travesty, and Stratton knows it. I'm sure she'll straighten all this out when she gets to the back.